Hello and welcome. Welcome in, welcome back. I'm so happy you're here. My name is Leah, and we've got a lovely vinyasa practice headed your way, all about focus and our point of attention. I do have 2 blocks that I like to use today. They're optional, but welcome. If you've got them, go grab them. Put something on that you like to move in, find some space, and I'll see you back here for practice. We'll get started today in a supported virasana shape, a kneeling shape on the shins. I like to use one of my blocks on the second setting, hug it between my ankles, just to give my hips a little bit of a lift in this seated position. But if you prefer to go without a block or to shift the height of your blocks, you can always adjust in the ways that best suits your body. Once you find your comfortable seat, if it suits you today, just let your eyes close down all the way. And if that's not quite what your energy carries, you can just send your gaze down in front of you so that focus starts to turn a little bit more inwards. We're talking about focus today. We're talking about drishti, which is a word, a yoga word that you may hear other teachers use to more directly talk about the gaze of our eyes. And drishti, yes, it is eye gaze. It's what we see when we look out into the world, but it's also a useful term for meditation. Drishti is our point of attention. And in meditation, it is an application to that drawing inwards, that self-reflection moment. And drishti, it's an incredibly useful skill, especially in the world that we live in now, because there are a million things all at once, constantly trying to pull our attention out from us, to redirect into thoughts, into news, into scrolling, into friends, into everything under the sun. But when given the choice to come back to the self, it can be a really grounding practice. So we'll focus today on our drishti, on this inward focus. Start first by just noticing how your breathing feels in your body. Give yourself a long belly breath in through your nose. And then sigh that out the mouth. Let it go. So nice. Couple more, just like that. Big belly breath in. And an easy sigh out the mouth. Final one, nice and easy, nice and full. Feel the sensations of your inhale. And sigh to feel the sensations of exhale. Now keep your breath going, but try to breathe in and out through just your nose now. See if a rhythm can form. Inhale's nice and long. Exhales match that length. Our breath, it's this tether to drishti, that inward focus. So if at any point today you lose track of how the body feels, if at any point you get a little bit swept off by thoughts, just come back to how it feels to breathe. Now, if your eyes are closed, you can blink them back open. Return to notice the space that you're in. We'll stick to the eye gaze for a little bit of time. Keep your head still, but look to the right. Now follow your gaze with your head. Turn your chin over your right shoulder. Just the gaze begins again. Look straight to the front of your space. Then follow it with your head. Just like that, look to the left with your eyes. Follow the gaze with a turn of your head to the left. Send your gaze straight forward in front of you. And follow it again with your head. Now look up towards the sky as high as you can see. Let the head tip up towards the ceiling, skull drops back. Send your gaze straight forward in front of you. Stack head back on top of your neck. Let your eyes float down towards the ground underneath you or right off the edge of your nose. Then let your head soften down, chin towards your chest. Now stay here and make a big neck circle of the head. Move in one direction first. Feel the weight of you. Notice any points of tension or stickiness. Once you've completed that one circle in the first direction, switch the way you went. Go the opposite way as well. Side to side, observe stickiness again, where you feel stretch sensation, where it might be nice to pause. Once you return chin towards your chest, level your head back on top of your neck and reach both arms high to the sky. Now look up with your gaze, your drishti, past your fingertips. Cactus elbows wide to the sides, open up across heart. Give yourself a hug, right arm on top of left, just an easy touch of the shoulders. Then bow your chest forward, round to the spine. Make a circle here. You might start to the right, kind of hook the elbows in that direction. Then lift your heart up towards the sky, a back bend sensation. Take it all the way over to the left. And bring the heart back through center, a fold. Go the opposite way. Turn your body to the left or your second direction. Lift heart up to the sky. Think back bend, think extension. Then a little drawing down to the second side and heart to the middle. Uncurl your spine again. Unleash the arms up to the sky. Look up. Another cactus. The elbows go wide. Second hug. Second arm on top. Left for me. Then draw your heart down to the ground. We'll take those circles again, moving into the thoracic spine. As we repeat these explorative movements, just notice the ways that your body starts to open for you. Or maybe you notice the opposite, that there's lingering tension, spots that habitually hold a little bit of that stuckness. Go both directions. As you're completing your circles, there's no rush here. And once you're done, lift the chest, release the arms one more time up to the sky. Meet me in a tabletop when you feel ready. I like to bring blocks to the top of my mat, moving the one that I was sitting on. Then hands come underneath shoulders, knees come underneath hips. Spread the fingers nice and wide so that you can sense all of the surface area you have to lean on. Then from table, just kick your right foot straight back behind you. Check in with the back toes. Make sure that they're dialed down towards the ground. Just an indicator that hips are nice and square. And then push through the palms. Reach through the right heel more fully. Inhale. Exhale, draw the right knee towards your nose and round through the spine. Inhale, kick the right foot back behind you. Exhale, draw the right knee in towards your nose. 2 more times to kick. Breathe in and get nice and long. Exhale, draw the right knee in towards your nose. Last time to kick the right foot back behind you. Keep the leg long, lower right toes down. Open into supported side plank. Left foot wings back, right heel comes down, right arm goes up overhead. Look in the direction of your top hand. Now follow that lift. Come all the way off of the bottom arm. You're in a wide gate pose shape. Bring your hands behind your head. Tilt your body towards the extended back leg, towards your right. Come back up through center and tilt your body forward toward the front of the mat. Do that again. Come up through center and tilt the body back. Come up through center and tilt your body forward. Now we stay. Extend your arms top to bottom. Left hand comes underneath your left shoulder. Pick the right foot up into the air and draw the right knee towards your chest. Step your right foot all the way up to the top of the mat. Come to Anjaneyasana. So back knee is on the ground, front foot is rooted, both arms soar to the sky. Cactus your elbows wide across the chest here. Give yourself a hug, right arm over left. Just reach for your shoulders. Now this might be a bit wobbly, but find those thoracic circles again. Draw your heart forward. Shift in one direction. Lift your heart up to the sky and circle all the way to the other side. Switch the way you went. Go the opposite way. Notice how the wobbles in your body are met by your muscles trying to save your stability. My ankle is really working. Once you've completed second side, go up with the arms. Look high this time. Then bring your hands down to frame the front foot. Move back to tabletop. Right knee slides underneath your hips, and you reset with wide palms against the mat. Kick your left leg back behind you. We'll move straight into the second side. You can check in on your toes. I even will often bring a hand to my low back or sacrum just to feel how level it is. Push through the palms, kick through left heel, get a little bit longer. Then draw the left knee in towards your nose, round your spine. Inhale to kick, left leg goes long. Exhale, knee towards nose. 2 more times, inhale to kick. Exhale to draw it in. Now we kick the left leg, keep the leg extended and lower left toes down to the mat. Supported side plank, right foot wings back, left heel down, left arm to the sky. Look up, then follow your gaze away from the ground. We lift. Bring hands behind your head, elbows are wide. Take your tilt to the back of the mat. Up through center, take your tilt to the front. Another round up through center, and we tip to the back. Last time, up through center, take a tilt to the front. Stay here and open your arms out wide. Right hand seals to the mat under shoulder, left foot soars high. Draw the left knee to the chest, step it all the way up, top of the mat, Anjaneyasana. Feel rooted into what's touching the ground so you can grow higher into what reaches up. Cactus elbows once you're there. Left arm over the right for your hug. Take your circles, draw the heart down first, and move in one direction. Maybe you use your gaze as a helpful metric of where you are in space. Go the opposite way as well. Let the wobbles come. Let your brain learn where you are. Once you're done, rather reach arms up. Hands return down to the mat. Tabletop position, hands and knees. Now walk your hands farther forward to the top of your mat. Lower yourself down onto your belly. Move into Sphinx pose by sliding forearms in front of you. Lift your heart away from the ground. Now we'll return our focus to the gaze, just your eyes. Look towards the right. And then follow your gaze with the turn of the head to the right. Just your eyes look straight forward in front of you and follow it with your head. Eyes look to the left. Head turns to follow. Eyes look straight forward and follow again with your head. Now keep your Sphinx pose shape, but tuck your toes. Scoop your belly button up and in. Move into a forearm plank pose. Give your body a big breath in to really push the palms and elbows down. Reach through your heels more back. One more strong inhale. Exhale, walk hands to where the elbows were, high plank. And go to downward facing dog. Lift your hips up and back, pedal out. If you'd like some movement or just stay in stillness, notice what you learn from this upside down vantage point. Notice how it feels to be in your body in this particular shape. Then take all that noticing as you move. Walk your hands back to your feet. We'll meet in a fold at the very back of the mat. This is a nice opportunity to let something go a bit more fully. Maybe a nod of the head, yes and no. Cross of the elbows and a sway. I like to bounce my hips in space sometimes, or just release into whatever sensations I'm learning about this particular forward fold. Now let go like a rag doll. So hands reach down, head gets even more heavy. Roll up to stand, stack your body piece by piece up. Find your mountain pose. It's a very proud shape. See if you can sense yourself from feet to top of head. Then for a moment, just close your eyes And continue that sensing, that drishti, your inward focus. A little explorative challenge. Can you keep your eyes closed and walk to the top of the mat? It might feel scary, it might feel fun, you might take a step too far and go off the front. But stop when you feel as though you're where you want to be. Let your eyes open again. You can check in on your progress. Maybe readjust if you're not quite where you thought you were. Urdhva Hastasana, reach arms up overhead, look up. Uttanasana, forward fold, let it go down. Halfway lift, hands to shins or thighs, lengthen your spine and inhale. Fold and step your left foot all the way back behind you. Low lunge. Down dog splits. Kick your right foot into the air. Then open your hip and bend through the right knee. You can stay here. It's a great spot to be. Or lower your left elbow down to the ground. Just play around with a different foundation. Kick your right leg long again. Push the left elbow away from the mat. Draw the little right knee towards your nose and step that foot all the way up to the top of your space. Anjaneyasana. Back knee comes down. Both arms lift up to sky. Cactus your elbows wide and open. Bring your hands down to frame your front foot. You might reach for blocks here. Half Hanumanasana, half splits. Lengthen your front leg any amount. Give yourself just a few rounds of breath. Try to soften into the stretch sensations you feel here. It might be deep up the back of the leg. It might make you want to grit your teeth. But try instead to soften into your breathing. Take just one more breath as you are. Exhale to let it go. Bend your right knee and shift forward again. Go back to downward facing dog. So palms to the mat, right foot steps to the left foot. Plank pose is the inhale, we shift forward. Lower all the way down to your belly. Walk your elbows forward under shoulders, Sphinx pose. Then tuck your toes. Forearm plank, scoop your belly button up and in. High plank, walk your hands to replace your elbows, downward facing dog, lift hips. Give your body an inhale fully. Exhale to lift heels, bend your knees, look forward, step, or hop to the top of the mat. Lengthen your spine as you inhale. Forward fold, release that. Roll up to stand, head and hands stay heavy until the last moment when you reach to the sky, Urdhva Hastasana. Forward fold, Uttanasana, bow down. Halfway lift, breathe here. Fold and step your right foot back through low lunge. Then it's down dog splits. Kick your left leg high to the sky. Open the left hip, bend through the knee. Again, an option to stay or bring right elbow down to the mat. And just play around with this new foundation. It might change the way the weight in your body shifts or pulls. All of that sensing, it's useful, especially when we're playing around physically in the practice. Kick your left leg long again. Lift through the right elbow. Draw the left knee forward and step your foot between your hands. Anjaneyasana. Back knee to the ground. Both arms reach up high to the sky. Widen across your chest. Open up through the elbows. Cactus. Bring hands down to frame the foot or find blocks. Half Hanumanasana. Lengthen your front leg. Any amount here is great. And if there's movement that calls, you could rock a bit forward and back, or like a windshield wiper through the leg or around hips. Soften always into the breath. Receive the sensations instead of trying to push them away or block them. Another inhale for ease. Exhale for steadiness. Bend your left knee, shift forward, down dog. Hands to the mat, step left foot back. Plank pose, roll your body forward. Lower all the way down to the ground. Sphinx pose. Use the forearms to lift heart away from the mat. Tuck your toes. Find your forearm plank. Scoop the belly in. Push against what's grounding you. High plank. Hands walk to replace the elbows. Downward facing dog, lift through the hips. Big belly breath in, feel the opening. Exhale, lift heels, look forward. Bend your knees, step, step, or hop. Top of the mat. Lengthen when you arrive, and fold again to release. Now we sweep up to stand this time. Arms help lift you up. Look past your fingers, drishti high. Then fold hands through heart center to bow back down, release. Half lift, inhale to lengthen. Exhale to fold and step, left foot back, down dog splits, right leg, kicks high to the sky. Just like before, open the right hip, bend through the knee, maybe lower left elbow down to the ground. Then right leg kicks long, left palm pushes into the ground, right knee to the nose, and step your foot forward. Little different here. Find blocks, place them around the front foot. Any height is good. I'm going to go high. Pyramid shape. You can keep the back heel lifted for this round. We're just going to flow back and forth again to find some space. So inhale, bend the right knee. Try to draw your heart forward. Exhale, move your hips back and fold. Inhale, bend the right knee and shift. Exhale, hips draw back. Bend the right knee, stay forward this time. Move into plank pose. So blocks to the sides, hands come down, right foot steps straight back. Lower to your belly. Sphinx pose, elbows walk forward, lift the heart. Forearm plank, tuck toes and lift your hips away from the ground. Now from here it's a dolphin pose, so tiptoe your feet in towards your elbows. Try to get as compact as you can. And a little tip, if it feels like there's too much stretch in the hamstrings to get the hips higher, bend your knees and then see if you can walk your feet a little bit more in. Now we're not releasing the head to the ground, so look in between your forearms, look at the earth. Take one more big breath in. Lengthen your dolphin slightly, downward facing dog. Try to push both elbows away from the ground at the same time. Give your body an inhale deeply. Exhale to lift through the heels, bend your knees, look forward. Step, step, or hop to the top of the mat. Halfway lift, you inhale. Forward fold, you exhale. Rise to stand. Reach both arms high to the sky. One more time through fold. Bow to the earth. Halfway lift, inhale, lengthen through the spine. Fold and step your right foot back to sweep left leg high. Down dog splits. Open the hip, bend through the knee, lower right elbow to the ground. Then kick the left leg long, right palm comes back down, left knee to nose, and step it forward. Blocks again, any height that works for you. Stretch into your long pyramid. Legs are moving towards straight, but they don't have to go all the way into an extended shape. Whatever feels good will flow. So bend the left knee, draw the heart forward. Move hips back, lengthen the left leg and fold. Inhale, draw the body forward, open up through the heart. Exhale, hips move back. Last time, last bend, left knee goes over the left foot. Move the blocks out and find plank pose. Lower all the way down to the belly. Forearms move in front of you for Sphinx. Tuck toes. Find your forearm plank. Lift hips away. Another dolphin. Tiptoe your feet in towards your elbows. Imagine drawing your heart a little back towards your thighs. We still resist gravity though, so the head stays lifted. Push your forearms down and feel all the work around your shoulder blades to keep you elevated. Take a strong breath in here. Down dog. Push the mat away. You might lengthen a touch if you're a little short. Then stay for your inhale. And stay for your exhale. Reach your right leg high to the sky. Open through the hip and bend your right knee. You can lower the left elbow down to the mat again. Maybe you try to tent up onto your right fingertips. I like to keep my right arm long. That makes it feel a little bit more like a counterbalance. Instead of just pushing fingertips down, I've got this like balancing effort extending the body. Kick the right leg long again. Bring your palms back down to the mat. Draw the right knee to nose and step it forward. High lunge this time. So the feet don't move, but your arms go up to the sky. Widen elbows across the body, open into a cactus. Give yourself a hug, right arm over left. Thoracic circles. Draw the heart down. Wobble your way in one direction. Feel how your feet, your ankles, your sight all help keep you a little more stable. Go the other way as well. Once you completed your second circle, lean forward, stay in that lean, and then draw the left knee to chest, stand up, single-legged mountain. Turn the left knee open to the left. Keep going with it. Step it all the way back behind you. Warrior 2 to land. As you soften down, broaden your arms out wide and send your gaze forward over the front fingers. Fly the warrior. Straighten your front leg. Reach arms up. Back to warrior 2. Bend the front knee and soften. Inhale to fly. Reach up. Look up. Exhale to soften, bend, and lower. Now we inhale, fly, straighten, keep the right arm high, reverse as you tip the left hand towards the back leg. Side angle pose, bend the right knee again. You might prop the elbow onto your front thigh and soar the left arm overhead, or you could reach towards your right ankle or set up a block underneath right palm. Now deliberately look up, like you're peeking underneath your left armpit. Try to look towards the ceiling. Really observe what's going on up there. Give yourself one more breath to stretch into your shape. Then it's low lunge. Hands come to frame the front foot. Body turns down. Forward fold. Step all the way up to the top of the mat. Maybe you just hang out in your fold. Shake the head. Let things go. Or we'll play with Bakasana, crow pose. Bend your knees enough to bring your palms all the way down to the mat. Bend your elbows back towards you to make stable shelves. Knees come into the armpits or triceps. Look forward. Gaze is super important in Bakasana because where we see our energy going, that's where it will flow. So look forward. Maybe you keep toes on the mat. Maybe one set lifts high. Maybe the second set joins it. Stay for a breath or two, playing, falling. All of it's awesome. Downward facing dog when you're ready. Step or hop or flop your way back. Give yourself an inhale to return. And an exhale to seal that in. Now lift left leg back behind you. Open the hip, bend through the knee, lower right elbow down to the mat. You could try to tent up onto left fingertips. Again, maybe you explore a long left hand, or you could play around with the placement and just see how it affects the shape you're in. Always breathing. Use that centering focus to keep you steady. Then palms come back down, left leg gets long. We step it all the way forward between the hands. High lunge. Reach your arms up to the sky. Elbows cactus out wide. Give yourself a hug, left arm over right. And find your thoracic spine circles. Maybe they're getting a little smaller as the ask for stability increases. Maybe you feel bolder. You keep them nice and big. There's no right, no wrong. There's no correct timing or ways of exploration. It's all personal to you. Let it be personal. Once you're done, lean forward, stay forward, then draw the right knee in towards your chest. A big step up, single-legged mountain. Turn the right knee open. Step it all the way to the back of the mat. Find a warrior 2 landing. And if you land and need to adjust, do so. Make sure your feet are firm, left toes forward, easy shoulders, and eyes gaze out. Fly here, straighten the left leg, arms left. Back to 2, bend the left knee and soften. Fly and lift, we reach up. Back to warrior two, we soften. Now we fly and stay, so legs stay straight, but reverse here. Right arm drops back, left hand is trying to reach to the upper diagonals of your room. Side angle, bend your left knee, maybe prop the elbow up, right arm to the sky or overhead. Again, use your gaze, turn the eyes a little higher. Give yourself a big breath in. Low lunge, body turns down, forward fold at the top of the mat. Another chance to stay or explore with your Bakasana. Bend the knees enough to plant your palms down. Second set, sometimes it clicks. Maybe you're feeling a little tired from this practice, this effort. You choose where you want to go. Use the drishti, internal and external, to be your guide. Down dog when you're ready. Step back or float back or flop back. We'll meet with hips high, rooted through palms and feet. Lift right leg to the sky. Open hip, just bend the knee. Keep both palms to the mat. Straighten your right leg out behind you, right knee to nose. Step the foot forward between your hands. Warrior two, back heel softens down. Arms windmill your body up and open. Reverse your warrior now. Front palm flips, reach back. Side angle pose. Soften your body forward. Keep the front knee bent. Send the top hand over your ear. Then circle it to the left hip. Now start with your gaze. Eyes turned down in front of the right foot for floating half moon. I like a block for support in this position, but you take it or leave it. Lean enough weight into the front foot. You can pick your back foot off the mat. Extend left arm back up to the sky. And we have an option to play again with drishti, again with gaze. We're used to looking down in this shape. So notice what happens if you turn your eyes and then your head forward. If you turn your eyes and then your head up to the sky. Wobbles are okay. Let your body learn where it is in space with a different reliance on your gaze, on your eyes. Turn inwards. Learn a little something about where you are. Warrior two is our landing. Woo. Step it back and adjust as you need. Reverse to flush it out. Front knee stays bent, lean back. Low lunge, hands cartwheel down to the mat. Downward facing dog, step feet back. Then lower knees to the ground. We'll set up for a funky arm balance, a funky pincha opportunity. You can always take this in whatever direction you want. You can go as far as you want. You can skip it altogether. You can just watch and imagine your body doing it, and then come back and play later. But to set it up, we'll start by bringing both forearms down to the mat, kind of like a kneeling tabletop. Then draw the right hand back in line with your left elbow. Think chaturanga arm in your right side. Tuck your toes from here and lift your hips into the air. Try to shorten your stance a bit so it's almost like a dolphin. This is a good spot to stay. You can just feel this new foundation. Check in with your hips, check in with the stretchiness of hamstrings, or maybe you lift your right leg into the air. You can draw the right knee towards your right elbow or tricep, then lean your body weight forward. This is a big one. You might take it in different trips and chapters, but the idea is that maybe eventually your body will let you fly. With the right knee on the right elbow, lean forward, look forward. Maybe your left foot comes up into the air. It might not happen for me today, but maybe you're flying, maybe you're exploring. Give yourself a few moments just to play and to notice. We'll come back to down dog when you feel ready and set up for the second side. Once you're in your dog, lift your left leg up and back. Open the left hip, bend through your knee. Straighten the leg back out and step your foot forward between your hands. Warrior 2, back heel is down, arms cartwheel up and open. Reverse your warrior, flip the palm and dance it back. Side angle pose. You could reach down, you could prop elbow to thigh, then send the right hand to your hip and turn to your gaze. Eyes come down. Maybe lean more forward or recruit a block for some support. Lift right foot into the air. Right hand can reach up to the ceiling. Turn on your drishti. Notice if you want to stay looking down, or if you want to play and see how that affects your balance. Gaze turns forward, eyes, head rather follows. Gaze turns up, and eyes follow. Breath still supports you here, noticing sensations as support. Warrior 2 is the return to earth. Reverse to flush it out. Low lunge, hands cartwheel to the mat. Downward facing dog, step left foot back. Lower your knees to the ground. Second side for that funky pincha variation if you'd like. Bring your forearms to the earth. Left hand comes back in line with your right elbow. Try to dial the elbow back towards you so you've got a really supportive shelf. Tuck the toes, lift hips, maybe shorten the stance, maybe lift left leg up and back. Draw the knee towards your elbow, lean forward, look forward. Harness your bravery. And then maybe the right leg comes off of the mat. Sometimes that inward intuition, that drishti, is just noticing and being okay with what the body has to present you today. Once you feel satisfied with your playtime, we'll meet in a child's pose now. Big toes together, widen your knees. It might feel nice to walk hands back towards your heels and rest your forehead down to the mat. This is an opportunity just to reconnect. When there's a lot of information to take in, our focus can get a bit splintered. It can be pulled in many different directions. So take this time to return to how you feel. How it feels to breathe. How it feels to land here. Give yourself another inhale. Then slide your hands up towards your knees, lift up to a seat on your heels, slip your hips over to one side, and extend your legs long in front of you. Janu Shirshasana, keep the right knee extended. Draw the left knee in towards the upper right thigh. So you've got like a seated tree pose shape. Reach arms to the ceiling, turn towards your right foot, and then bow forward, soften into your fold. Stay in your fold, but reach your left arm forward. Sweep the left arm and your upper body into the seat, then left hand comes behind your hips, stargazer. Push down onto the left knee, onto the right heel. Reach your heart out long. And lower your seat back down to the ground. Switch the sides. Extend through the left leg. Bend right knee so the foot comes inside your left thigh or leg. Arms turn up. Reach towards your left leg to fold. Stay in your fold, but extend right arm forward. Sweep the arm up and back behind you into a stargazer. Lift hips. Push the right knee down. Open up across your heart. Return your seat to the ground and extend the right leg forward. Now make sure you've got enough space on your mat behind you. Reach the arms long. Lie down slowly until you're resting on your back. Hug both of your knees into your chest. Maybe a rock side to side. Then keep your knees about belly button height. Lower them to the left side of your space and wing your arm, your right arm, over to the right for a twist. Try to soften into gravity. Give your body a deep breath in. As you exhale, draw the knees up through center and switch the side of your twist. So knees soften to the right, left arm wings open to the left. Maybe you turn your gaze over the left hand. Give your body a final breath in as you are. Exhale to draw your knees back through center. Another squeeze here. Hug your knees to your chest. Get it tight. Then release out long. Extend through your legs. Arms soften by your sides. Set up for your final rest, your Shavasana. Now give yourself time in this resting shape. Let your awareness, your point of attention, turn as deeply inwards as it can. Notice fully how you feel. And know that this practice of presence, of awareness, it's something you can take with you once you step beyond the boundaries of your mat. Give yourself as much time as you need or like here. I look forward to seeing you again very soon. Thank you so much for joining today. Namaste.